Hello, my name's Alan, and I'm with Press Play Streaming Studios, and you are watching ATSW The Escape Pod, a proud member of the Red 5 Network. This is a public service announcement. Please, ladies and gentlemen, for your safety, keep your hands and your arms inside the escape pod at all times during this broadcast. Buckle your seatbelt because you're in for a wild ride. Enjoy the show.
This podcast is part of the Red 5 Network. For more Red 5 Network podcasts, visit red5network.com.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Another happy landing.
What's up, everybody? I'm Big Lovin. This is Don DellaSnooch. Welcome to the Escape Pod, episode 79. Venom. Clankety clank, bitch.
Truth. What is happening?
How's everybody doing? How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing. I mean, I'm not doing much, but I'm doing it.
Yeah, it feels like that. I think it's the feeling's mutual.
Mm-hmm.
I think the feeling's mutual.
What'd you get into this week?
Work.
Yeah.
I worked, and then I went home early yesterday because my knees were fucking killing me, dude.
Yeah, sucking dick at work is rough.
Yeah. And it's truly, my throat hurt on top of that.
Yeah, I know, it's rough.
Yeah. My belly was full though.
Lunar Girl says for a second there, she thought she logged into the wrong stream because she saw Alan.
Oh,
That's good.
Nice. Yeah. Thanks. We should thank Alan for doing that.
Yeah, that's fantastic intro. Bumper, as they're called.
Yeah. I don't know all the nuanced names and this, that, and the other things, but I just know that was fucking cool.
Hopefully next week we're gonna have a whole new intro,
a whole new thing, and
it's gonna sound the same and look completely fucking different.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. It's pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah,
it's really fucking cool.
Good times.
Hell yeah. And we have Alan to thank from Press Play Studios, so
definitely
thank you, dude.
Yeah,
greatly
really
appreciate
stuff.
that.
Really good stuff. He's out with his wife late having dinner. He might pop in later and be like, you guys suck, and then he'll leave again.
Yeah, which we expect that. We do suck.
Yeah. So
that's why my knees hurt, remember?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't forget.
How can you?
So this week I took the boat out on Monday, and you guys all came and helped me on Tuesday pull out the dock. That was a good time.
Me, Richie Rich, Old Man Johnson, and you conned us into thinking it was just half the back two pieces of the dock, and
I don't know how that happened.
Fucking dock.
I said, can you guys come help the dock out?
Yeah, and that leads me to believe the exact same dock pieces that we put in, not the entire fucking dock. Okay. That you've told me that this person pays people to do, yet we did for free.
I guess. Yeah. I didn't know that you guys had.
Stop on your nuts with that.
So there's that.
Yeah, dick.
Yeah, I guess I needed
and
to be
Richie,
more clear.
We didn't even get any fucking pizza.
No, there was no pizza.
There was no fucking pizza. I didn't get any pizza.
But every time I said, "Do you guys want pizza?" everybody's like, "No."
Yeah,
I would have bought pizza.
Bullshit.
In fact, Tisha, when you guys were getting ready to leave, Tisha's like, "Do you want my credit card? You guys can go eat."
Yeah, but Ron was already gone. And
well, fuck, Ron was already on a work release from Marcy Darcy. Like, he'd been over at the house for like an hour. True. I had to text her and let him know that he was on his way home.
It's true.
So she didn't worry.
She didn't zap his fucking leg bracelet.
Yeah. It just starts buzzing.
No, what the fuck? I'm hurrying.
It's because just letting him know
it's just the warning. That's the warning. It's just the buzzing is the warning.
Yeah.
Eventually, you get fucking shit shocked.
It works its way up to 12 volts. He's like,
You better get there close. You better get there close.
It really sucks when he's on the last hole at 9 and he's like, yeah.
Oh, fuck. Don't count that stroke.
Yeah. So that's been our week so far. It's been bizarre. Michigan had a close one at Rutgers.
Oh, we just got Jason just ran past his house so fast. Must have been on the way back to New Jersey, Philadelphia as his surprise visit. Damn, that boy fast.
Yeah, that boy fast.
So for people who are in the know about the Booth in the Back Sidebar Cantina Fantasy Football League show, Jason surprised everybody and was a guest about his victories.
If you're not in the know and you happen to be a Patreon supporter, they're all going to end up in Patreon here soon.
Yeah.
Hey, Ashley and Brandy. That must be Brandy. Hi, Brandy.
Hola. How are you?
They said that soon we're going to work together in a crossover episode.
Oh, I love crossover episodes.
Brandy, how close are you guys to going to a YouTube format? I know you'd mentioned that was in the agenda. Speaking of, why we're bringing it up, check out A Star Wars Journey with Ashley and Brady.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic show, especially if you're a well-established Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
Going back and listening to it through fresh eyes is fantastic.
Fresh eyes and ears.
It's like watching Star Wars all over for the first time.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah. It is fantastical. That's right. Come back like Jordan in the 4-5. Dub seen it.
I mean, Dub seen it.
Shut up. That's for me and Dub. That's all it needs to be for.
Okay. I don't know why you're defensive over it.
I'll fucking stab you.
Yeah. Oh shit, Hoary Smurf's in the chat.
Oh, what up, Hoary Smurf?
Red 5 won't be smurfing it up podcasts anymore. You have no idea how it feels to finally stretch my Smurf again and walk amongst the insects.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at that.
She's been taking care of herself.
Somebody did get a thick, slutty Smurf and make a meme out or image out of it. That's amazing.
Yeah, their avatar is what I would say.
Yeah, it's a Hoary Smurf avatar.
Fantastic.
You know, we're getting closer to Smurf on the Turf, I'm thinking. And once we've got Papa, Red Smurf, Red Father showed up in the chat, and now we've got Hoary Smurf. They're getting around.
Yeah.
They're doing things.
They're
smurfing.
They're
so
smurfing
to speak.
around. They're smurfing around. Sick bastards.
Why don't we quit smurfing around and get into the show?
Okay, I'm sorry. Shh. Stop it. Can't help it. Whoa, that was quick.
I know. You can find us as always on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and all your favorite podcasting apps like iTunes, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spotify, Audible, and Google Play. And even a few more. There's Audacity and Auditory and all kinds of weird other podcatchers out there that I've found out have our stuff. Ashley
and Brandy said that they are very close to YouTube to come.
That's going to be great.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be great. Check out the Red 5 Network for all kinds of excellent podcasts like Conversations podcast that just did an interesting take on Order 66. They went through 66 orders at a Star Wars diner about weird Star Wars foods you can eat.
Fantastic. As long as I can put hot sauce on some of them.
I guarantee you can put hot sauce on any of them, but I imagine there's an actual Star Wars version of a hot sauce.
I want it.
And you can just...
I wonder what it's called. I need to know.
Bantha jizz.
Oh my God. I love Bantha jizz. I put it on everything.
Nothing hotter than Bantha jizz.
What if that is where the hot sauce comes from?
In another show this week, the Convergence teamed up with General Shinobi for a crossover chat.
I like how you can just go right to that.
Definitely worth checking out.
And it definitely is a convergence.
It's a vergence.
If you're listening this as an audio podcast, please consider joining us live Wednesday nights on YouTube at youtube.com/c/ATSW The Escape Pod. All one word.
I think the Smurf left you a present. What in the world? There can't be anything outside the studio again.
Oh my god.
Either that or she's implying that the Smurf pooped on the floor.
Ew. Do Smurfs still do that?
I don't know. I've never had a Smurf.
Well, when I was with the Smurf, she didn't poop on the floor.
Well, it's because she was
left me
probably
money.
empty.
She left me money.
Please join us at patreon.com. Search ATSW The Escape Pod in the search creator bar to support the show and get in on the exclusive escape crate. I don't know why I'm reaching all the way up there. I've got
Please visit our store on tpublic.com. Search ATSW The Escape Pod and make sure that you scroll down and look at all the random goodies like coffee mugs, stickers, and tote bags, in addition to t-shirts and hoodies.
But they do have t-shirts and hoodies.
Yeah, that's why I said in addition to t-shirts and hoodies.
Well, you know, math is hard.
For some people, but if you're not doing it and you're just listening to somebody say in addition, you must know what that means to add. So there we go.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, man. I'm trying to help these people. I don't know why you're busting their balls.
I'm just saying it's important.
You're being a dick right now.
It's important that everybody get involved in STEM. That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Jesus.
It does. And we're trying to figure out if we can start doing gift card giveaways or gift certificate giveaways for TeePublic.
Yeah.
I got a little more legwork to do on that.
Yeah.
And I think Rose trying to start something with Red 5 and TeePublic to get like a code.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yep. Follow us at ATSW_ The Escape Pod on Instagram and at The Escape Pod on Twitter. And if you would, please join us at ATSW The Escape Pod Facebook group.
It's a fun little nerd group.
It is fucking great people.
It is a good time. Like I enjoy posting stuff in there. I enjoy the interaction I get with a couple people who we have a few regulars that always post in there and comment. And then we have a few people who are in and out, like your CJ and
CJ's quick with the pop.
Yeah, he comes in with the pop. Sometimes I don't even catch him. I have to follow it in the groups and I have to find him like, oh shit, CJ dropped a pop knowledge. So and then like my old boss Morty. He'll throw some shit in there occasionally. So, you know, we got a few people who just drop stuff in there, but it's a fun group. Lots of nerd shit going down, especially from me and you.
Yeah.
I think me and you drop a lot of stuff in there, which is it's fun stuff.
We're definitely in our Facebook group more than, you know, some people are in theirs.
It's true. It's true. Stab. Oh shit.
So in the chat, we've got Lunar Girl, we got Zori Blissful.
Oh, what's up, Zori?
Eric Dub Williams in the chat.
What up, Dub?
Hori Smurf making her debut appearance.
What up, Hori?
Ashley and Brandy.
What up, Brandy?
Chat. Dragon Buddy.
What up, DB?
Josh Gutierrez in the chat.
What up, Ghost Pepper?
Jess is in the chat.
What up, Jess?
Jen's in the chat.
Hello, Jen.
She's probably still working on that big project.
Big ass project.
Been on that for a while. I swear, if this all gets done and she's just been folding napkins, I'm gonna have words to say.
Dude. What if she was just folding napkins?
I'm just sitting there making
it was a huge project.
Origami napkins.
Yeah, but she had to fold them all. Like she could only do the same design so many times. Fuck that.
You really went somewhere with that.
Yeah, dude. I don't want to be a part of that.
That's fantastic.
That's a horrible situation.
Will you shout out some of our podcast friends?
Let's talk about the Sidebar Cantina. That is the mothership. That is Dave and Jason. That is the homies. That is the New Jersey Delphians. They are doing their thing. They just mentioned that they are going to go on a little mental health break hiatus.
Yeah, taking a break.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I wanted to do that a little bit ago, and then he was like, oh, so what do you want me to do for a booth in the back? I'm like, shit, the show must go on.
Yeah, but you were out of town anyway, so you kind of got
in a weird way, I got a mental.
You got
break.
a headspace.
I got a different kind of break, not one I was looking for, but certainly one that was welcomed.
Well, I tell you what, here pretty soon, and I'm not sure how soon. I'm going to think sometime after Christmas. We're going to get a new Doctor Who doctor. Okay.
And I'm definitely going to be out on that.
And then you're going to want to be out when we talk about it. But I think we're going to bring back that Doctor Who chat, that same group of people. And I think we're even going to add Backyard TARDIS in.
Oh, that'd be nice.
and then we'll throw down talking about the new doctor and what's going on, and it'll be a whole thing.
That'll be sweet.
And then you'll have that mental health break.
That'll be sweet.
But still, that's fucking at least 2 months away. So
oh shit, Supergirl's in the house.
Yeah, she is.
She just popped in. We didn't get her in our.
I said hi.
Oh,
Boop,
I
see?
didn't. Oh, there it is. What's up? Sweet.
What kind of shout outs you want to get into?
Next I want to get into Use and Abuse with Kim and Scott. They are also on a little bit of a break. They were taking time for, I think they had another grandbaby or
Had a little vacation.
Yeah. So they're doing that. Next there's Big Swede for the Big Swede's Excellent Adventure and Tactical Swede, and Swede Reacts on YouTube. But right now he's kind of got things going down on the home front. So he's kind of been quiet other than his music channel.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely has.
And he puts that out once it's all together from everybody he collects all around the world.
So there is this issue with there may or may not be a present outside. So why I get into the other shout outs, do you want to go check and see if there's some kind of bizarre packaging outside? Somebody could have put their package all over the
Oh my God.
studio.
What if they run their genitalia on the package? Smurfs are known to do that.
Smurf genitalia, everybody.
Yeah, it's going to be blue Smurfy and gross.
Scott and Kim Rasmussen, Big Swede, Jen and Jess Bolt, Lunar Girl and Dragon Buddy, DJ Red 4, Richie the King Armbruster, Kristen Roscom, Backyard TARDIS, Eric Deb Williams, Philly Dave Martin, all chip in as Patreons for the Escape Crate. And Nostalgia Inc. always sponsoring that Escape Crate. We really thank them for everything that they do for us. Dave just got
I need to open it because I think it moved.
Oh, it shouldn't have moved. Dave,
what if it moved?
It did move, but like it's not alive. It's in goo. it's in goo. All right, everybody, we got a package to the studio, and it's
a dead Papa Smurf.
It's a Papa Smurf head in a box. What's in the box? In a puddle of blue goo. I don't know who fucking decapitated Papa Smurf. Yeah, take a picture of that. And I'm pretty sure this is a carry out to go container. Like somebody's food was in this. And now it's Papa Smurf's head. Things are happening.
It's getting cereal in here.
All right. Let me see what. It's so gooey.
Yeah, don't touch it anymore. Yeah, what if you get it? What if it's edible? What if Papa Smurf is edible?
It's an edible.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's so gooey.
Oh, you're touching it. Oh, he's touching it.
Let me get it real close to the screen there.
Don't get it on your fucking computer.
Oh, I can feel his spine in there. It's fucking gross.
Oh, that's gross, dude.
There's gonna be no more Smurf on his turf.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, here, rub this all over your beard or something.
No, get it away.
Oh, we really went somewhere.
What the fuck?
I'll put that down there. Oh man, are you okay? Can you carry on?
I think I can make it.
Oh, that smells like Smurf.
And it does. It has like
a real Smurfy earth tone.
Yeah, it's
very.
But at the same time, it's pungent. It's pungent,
visceral.
right?
Yeah, it's right here.
You can like taste the smell. It's gross, dude. Yeah, earthy and pungent. It's weird.
Red Father in a box.
Awful.
That was an adventure.
Holy shit.
It's movie time. Movie time. It's movie time. Movie time.
Dude,
Yeah.
it feels like fucking forever since I've heard that.
I know. Things have been happening and they've been different around here.
Yeah. And I feel like we're getting back to a sense of normalcy.
Yeah, we didn't have the escape pod 1 week because you were gone. Then we didn't have regular news and movie time and whatnot last week because we talked to all the ladies.
Right. Yeah,
hey ladies.
Hey ladies.
And here we are.
Yeah. Take that off the screen. Red Father in a box.
Red Father in a box.
Thank you.
Josh says we fools.
We are.
It's the truth. You want to kick off movie news with like some of the coolest news we've had in a while?
And this came out like today.
Today. This is hot off the
right.
presses.
The only person who known I broke this to before anybody else was my dad.
Yeah.
I sent my dad a little screenshot of the poster, and I said, this comes out December 29th.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the Book of Boba Fett.
And he immediately went and had sex with your mom. Just out of excitement. So moving on. He's still staring at me. The people want to know what's happening.
You're the one to give him that news because
Oh.
it's next.
He's all mad. Did you ever announce the day? I don't think you finished saying what you were going to say.
I did. I said the Book of Boba Fett officially December 29th.
No.
Yeah. Fucking rewind the tape, bitch.
Next up, Babylon 5 reboot is actually happening at the CW with the original show creator.
We're just really just gonna fucking. You're not excited. I'm excited about the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I'm hype as fuck.
I'm as excited as your dad.
I want to punch you in the ribs. I want to punch you in the ribs.
Michael Straczynski will be writing the new Babylon 5 series, which will reboot the 90s show from the ground up.
Well, I wonder if that's going to piss people off.
That I said his name right?
No, that they're rebooting the series from the ground up.
It's going to piss some people off and other people are going to get excited. You know the drill.
Do I know the drill?
You know the fucking
You're
drill.
pushing all kinds of buttons on the mouse.
I know there's no buttons.
Well, you were doing something.
Okay.
Look, you're doing it again.
Zori's stoked.
Hell yeah, she's stoked because the Book of Boba Fett's going to be banging.
She's excited as your dad. Oh, old man Johnson joins the chat.
Yeah, it's a good thing you joined now, motherfucker.
Yeah, better late than never.
Jesus. This motherfucker right here.
Tell
Samuel L. Jackson begins filming on the next Marvel Disney Plus series, Secret Invasion.
I'm excited about this.
I wonder if they're going to actually have some big players in it, though.
Well, I think so. I think the idea is everything is going on, and we're going to watch how the Skrulls interacted with what was going on all along. I think we're going to find out that the Skrulls were all over the place.
That'd be cool.
I think so. Because, I mean, you get them coming in with Captain Marvel like a while back.
In the 90s.
Yeah. And you find out that that wasn't when they first got here.
Right.
So I think we're going to see a lot.
It's going to be pretty rocking. I'm excited for it.
Me too.
And it's Samuel L. Jackson, dude.
Yeah. Sam Jackson.
And he kills it as Nick Fury.
Yep. Yeah. He is my Nick Fury for sure.
Hell yeah.
Josh gets zingers. Marvel Studios adds 4 new movies to their release date schedule. That's where we're at. They're not saying what they are, but there's 4 more on the slates now. So things are happening.
I like it. More Marvel, the better. Disney to debut the rest of the movies on its 2021 schedule in theaters only.
I can't even begin to tell you how happy that makes me.
Yeah, but they're gonna play at the first outing of the first movie, and then they're gonna hit the internet.
That's fine. I don't mind if I just want them to give the movie opening weekend to be opening weekend.
You're going to get opening day. You're going to get a couple hours in the opening day because that shit's going to be pirated and thrown on YouTube and thrown on TikTok.
Yeah, but it's always been like that.
And then they're going to go, no, let's release it now. Just like what happened with the Spider-Man video or the Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah. Well, I'm okay with that as long as, they do what they're supposed to do.
I just don't want to catch it secondhand on accident like I kind of did with Spider-Man No Way Home. I seen it on TikTok and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, you gotta guard yourself against that too. Like the movie studio's not responsible.
I didn't know I was going to see that.
No, but now from here on out, you got to be aware that it could be out there.
I thought I was watching some dirty porn.
It's just like chicks in high school. You got to be careful what you click on.
It's true. You don't want to click on the wrong thing.
Right.
You get this next one, buddy.
Disney Flight of the Navigator remake gets the Mandalorian's director Bryce Dallas Howard.
I'm hype on this.
I was almost completely against Flight of the Navigator getting a remake until I found out that Bryce Dallas Howard was behind it. I will definitely watch this movie as long as the voice of the spaceship is not The Rock. I don't want it to be John Cena.
You don't want it to be somebody super famous.
I don't mind it being somebody super famous. I don't want it to be anybody that's been in a Fast and the Furious movie.
Who was the voice of the?
I don't want it to be Vin Diesel. I guess he was in a Fast and the Furious movie, but you get my point. Just have it be I don't know. Have it be I'm drawing a blank because I'm trying to think of somebody who's got a fucking interesting voice.
That's who I thought it was. It was Paul Rubens was the
Paul
voice.
Rubens. Yeah, it was Pee Wee Herman.
Was the original. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I wanted to say that, but I wanted to make sure I got it right. And
For fuck's sake, you could have Paul Rubens do it now.
That would be awesome.
Absolutely. Have him redo, his.
That would be so good.
Right?
That would be so good.
I mean, if he can still do the voice.
Yeah, if he still
but
sounds like him.
Our kids won't have any reverence for that voice.
I don't give a fuck about our kids.
Fuck them kids. But that, or like I say, anybody that has a voice with an absurd amount of character.
Right.
Because the character is supposed to have learned how to talk because of like watching whatever's been floating across our airwaves. And he would of course pick the thing that's the most flamboyant and interesting as being what human beings want something to sound like.
Right.
Fuck them kids. So anyway, Flight of the Navigator coming back. One of my favorite movies from my childhood.
I think it was a underrated hit.
Yeah,
it wasn't big night. Like not a whole. Like it's not one of those movies that you get a handful of people and you're like, Flight of the Navigator, and of that handful, there's a small handful that are like, "Fuck yeah, Flight," and the other rest are like, "Wait, what?
Right?
What movie are you talking about?"
There's a lot of people didn't even fucking see that.
Yeah,
and you get Sarah Jessica Parker at her absolute finest.
Oh my god,
she is so hot.
I didn't even understand that I had a crush on her when I was little.
I was like 7, erect as fuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just
wow. Trying to watch the movie, going, I don't even know what this is for.
What? Please, that was your diaper in the way.
Pushing it out of the way. But Sarah Jessica Parker has always had a chunk of my heart all the way since then.
Right.
As once that Sex and the City show came out, I was completely gone. I had no interest whatsoever in watching that fucking show. You want to tell us about Mario?
Let's talk about Mario, but first, dude, can I bitch about this new iOS 15 update on my iPhone?
Yeah, let me put my drink down. Go ahead.
Because this is bullshit. Like, I want to hit Do Not Disturb.
Yes.
Before we started the show. Mm-hmm. And I went to the settings, and normally you just scroll down and Do Not Disturb is right there. You click on Do Not Disturb, and then you hit the fucking switch to Just shut your phone and do not disturb.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not there. I had to fucking look it up on Google how to fucking do not disturb on iOS 15.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go into some shit called focus. Then you got to hit do not disturb. Then you got to go into another menu.
Yeah.
To fucking switch it over. That's stupid.
My big complaint with this
That's dumb.
is that I was expecting a visual update to the way the system looked, and we didn't get it. Oh, for fuck's sake. What's that about?
Just click on it just because it's
all right, clicked on it.
No, the other one above it.
Oh,
yeah.
Just leave that there
just
for
leave
a while.
that there for a while.
Especially as you talk about the people in this next movie.
Yeah. A live action Super Mario Brothers announced with a star-studded cast, including Jack Black, Anaya Taylor, Joy, Chris Pratt, Charlie Day, Seth Rogen, and more. Fantastic.
Anya Taylor-Joy
Yeah.
is fantastic actress.
Okay. I maybe I've seen her. I don't recognize the name.
Did you watch The Queen's Gambit?
No.
She was in The Queen's Gambit. Super fucking good show.
Fantastic.
Does
she have a voice though that she's got this specific voice?
She does have a nice voice.
Okay.
She does have a nice, it's not particular, it's not like racked with vibrato.
Right.
But it's a good voice. She's got a real pleasant voice to listen to.
Nice.
At least in my opinion.
That's all I asked for. Better be
Bye,
pleasant.
Hoary Smurf.
Bye, Hoary Smurf.
Been nice talking to you.
Yes.
You didn't have to bring us the head of your dead father. That was fucking rough.
Yeah, that was a little, or it was her last client.
Maybe it's both.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she's a whore.
That is true.
Yeah.
And if they're paying in gold pesos.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they're paying in gold Mexican money.
Well, I know somebody else who's not very tall that comes from south of the border.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that's where Smurfs come from.
Fantastic.
Yeah. There's that.
There's that.
I'm super excited about the cast of this Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah.
You got all kinds of great voices.
Chris Pratt is playing Mario, isn't he?
Yes. Yep. Anya Taylor-Joy's playing Peach. Charlie Day is playing Luigi.
Nice.
Seth Rogen, if I remember correctly, is playing Bowser. Maybe Jack Black is playing Bowser. And Seth Rogen is playing somebody else. Toad.
Yeah.
Maybe he's playing Toad.
I think he's playing Toad.
Or no, wait a minute. Maybe Seth Rogen is Luigi.
You should have had this prepared.
Charlie Day is Toad. Either way, things are happening.
People are playing people.
We're
people
excited.
Are playing characters. Characters are playing people. We don't even fucking know. The Rock might be in here. We don't know yet.
Yep.
Just pissed on.
Oh, Hoary Smith. Smurf you later. Oh, I believe I'll be getting enough smurfing later.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to pound that thing like a pinata.
In video games.
Power up. Not bad. Get over here.
Video games. I got to tell you, this is way out of left field for video games. But since I've started working out, I used to have all kinds of trouble with my hands and shit going numb and shit when I'm playing video games. I could only play for about an hour and a half or so. Since I've been lifting weights, I can play for hours.
Fantastic.
I don't know if it's like helped with my carpal tunnel health or something, but just fucking the other day I played Skyrim for like 8 hours. Just
control the fuck out of you.
All the control. Control.
Sorry.
What's the control?
Control alt delete. Control alt delete.
All right. So this happened. Pretty serious. Ex-Ubisoft devs open new studio called Nesting Games. Immediately disses Ubisoft. Says, we want to go back to creating RPGs that are focused on immersion, great characters, powerful storytelling, and strong gameplay, not open world, click on everything, and there's another thing I got to go get.
Yep.
So I think that this studio is going to make some really fine games because they're not going to be full of all the things we don't like and nesting games. This is cool too.
Knights of the Old Republic is getting a next-gen remake. Sony opened the show with the reveal that there's been rumored for some time the classic Star Wars role-playing game Knights of the Old Republic is getting a next-gen remake. However, aside from the fact that it's coming to the PS5, that's all we know right now.
And then we found out more.
Okay.
It's launching on PS5. And it will stay there for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to get it on PC. We're going to get it on Xbox. So it's going to spread.
Yeah. They probably want to make sure their servers and shit are in order and all that's running. Instead of taking care of 30 different fires, they can take care of one fire at a time.
Yeah. And I hope that Xbox learns from this and they do the same thing with the Bethesda games that everybody else has been like, dude, what the fuck?
Right.
And instead of holding them hostage, they launch them on Xbox, and then maybe the next quarter they start leaking them out other places.
Yeah.
Halo Infinite second multiplayer beta test begins this weekend, conveniently only 11 months after it should have been released when Xbox was launched.
Yeah.
We've hit this one hard a lot. There's no excuse for your flagship software to be going into second beta almost a year after it was due.
Yep. Tyler from work got invitation
beta?
to this. Yeah, he got the beta for that.
He is a beta.
He's pretty stoked on playing it. He was talking to me about it. I'm like, I never got into Halo. Halo's never been my jam.
Yeah.
I tried playing Halo after I played Call of Duty, and the game felt slow. It felt so much slower.
Yeah, it's definitely a different vibe. It reminds me a lot of.
Can I have that water?
Yeah. I can't think of what the name of it is. The third or fourth game was called Andromeda. I can't think of what the fucking that game is. But Halo feels a lot like another property game that I've played. Mass Effect. You thirsty, were you?
I needed that, dude.
Yeah, Halo seems a lot like Mass Effect to me. And I think Mass Effect, is that a PlayStation exclusive series?
No, I think I don't know. I never played that game, but I think it's on Xbox. I think it's on Xbox.
Very well, maybe. I don't really know. But once again, you know, like, fuck, get your shit together.
Yeah.
Second beta, a year late. Come on.
Yeah, you got to do better.
Do better.
You got to do better.
Do better.
The price for scalp PS5 consoles is declining, with the scalpers losing a significant chunk of the margins in recent months.
It wasn't mentioned in this particular article, but I imagine the same thing's happening with Xbox.
Yeah, but it's still easier to get an Xbox than it was a PS5.
Right, but as more and more people find them, the more the price is going to settle into what do you think, or what am I thinking, like more normal price.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I want to talk about before we get too far from this, did you watch the video I sent you about Drive 4?
No.
Okay, why don't you check that out real quick, because you only need a couple seconds to see it while I'm talking about it. No, I sent you the fucking video.
I know. Fucking
listen, applesauce.
You're a crisscross applesauce bitch in the back.
So a video came out today for the new Drive 4 game on PlayStation 5, or at least the video is of the game running on PlayStation 5. I don't know if it's a PlayStation exclusive because I've never played that series before. But this is the most crisp, well-made in-game graphics I have ever seen, to the point where it exceeds what I've seen any PCs do. It exceeds what I've seen in video game mock-ups.
Holy shit.
Like as far as like something that you would do to like sell a game, but is not the real in-game play. That is real in-game play. That goes on for like 10 minutes.
That's insane.
We showed it to our friend. I showed it to our friend Eric today. Eric actually rides motorcycles, and he's like, yeah, it's pretty much what it looks like on my fucking bike.
That's crazy.
In fact, he was not entirely sure that the bike that this guy's riding in this game is not the same model bike that he rides.
That's crazy.
It was amazing. I've never seen something so fucking crisp.
Yeah, that looks really good.
I sent it to Jess, and Jess was like, I don't think that's safe.
No, that's not safe. Not at all.
I mean, you know,
check it out.
It's just a video game, but it looks like real fucking
life. It looks realistic as hell.
It's the closest thing to a helmet cam.
Yeah, that you'll ever get before you can hit VR.
Yeah. And that wasn't even an 8K. That was just 4K.
Right. And that was just on my iPhone.
Yeah.
On a little screen.
Right. Holy shit. So that's what that is. Deal with it.
And now it's time for Sports Talk with your hosts, Dangerous Don Juan DellaSnooch, beautiful Brady Lovin, here on the Escape Pod.
You know what time it is?
Sports time. It's sports time.
It's sports time. And this is my favorite sports time of the year. So of the entire year listening to the show, football season is always going to be the densest it's going to be all year for sports time.
Yep.
Do you want to lead us off?
Michigan survived a sketchy performance against Rutgers. The first half, they looked strong.
Yep.
And the second half, they was like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? Every pass was short.
Yep.
It was ridiculous.
Except for the end zone shot that was long.
Yeah. But every other one was like 2 to 3 yards short.
Yep. Caden McNamara looked sloppy in the second half. In the first the first yaffy half, he was like crisp as a fucking brand new $5 bill. Mm-hmm. There's not much to say. They got some shit they got to work on.
Yeah. They definitely can't play like that against an Ohio State. Not in the Wisconsin. You can't.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to play against Wisconsin like that either.
Hell no.
Keep going. The whole set.
Wow, I get the whole thing.
Yeah, do it. Put it all over.
MSU escaped a nearly catastrophic loss to Nebraska in overtime at home.
That game was something.
I didn't watch it.
MSU won that game in the least convincing way that you can win an at-home game against Nebraska. Nebraska about had them. And I will say that Nebraska was doing everything that they could to shoot themselves in the foot. They were throwing bad throws, and like at the very beginning of the game, they had a sack. But when the defensive lineman wrapped up the new quarterback, Thorne is his name, instead of laying him down or whatever, he like fucking suplexed it and got a penalty.
Jesus.
Yeah, gave him 15 yards for roughing.
Wow.
So, I know that Michigan fans and Spartan fans watch each other's games with a different set of eyes. But if I'm a Spartan fan, I am not happy.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, so I can't speak on it.
I know they were all kinds of excited after squeaking by in their game against Miami before that.
Yeah.
That's another one of those games where if you're a Michigan State fan, you're like, we whooped their ass. But they scored all their points in like the last 6 minutes after Miami absolutely gave up.
Yeah.
So it was actually a real close game all the way up until then.
I don't understand why you watch Michigan State games.
I watch Ohio State games too.
It's weird.
I need to know.
It's weird.
I watch Penn State games leading up to Penn State. You'd think that it mattered what I thought because I scout teams that I have no fucking input for.
Well, you just need the right phone number.
Yeah, I need to start talking to some folks.
Let's talk about how Penn State murdered Villanova as expected. Yeah, it was a beatdown.
It was like 900-4.
Yeah, they were playing a high school team.
But let's be fair, Villanova plays basketball, and those same kids play football on their PlayStations, but that's the only place.
Yeah.
So,
and fuck Ohio State.
There's that. Fuck Ohio State. We need a button that's like, yeah, fuck Ohio State.
There's got to be like a chant or a song we can find.
Yeah, where they just keep chanting.
Or we
Ohio State.
can do like a ballad, like
fuck
Ohio State.
Get a rock and roll. Dun, dun, dun,
Fuck
dun.
Ohio State.
Fuck them in the ass.
Fuck Ohio State.
And the whole fucking state.
Fuck Ohio State.
This Saturday, Michigan will take on Wisconsin in Wisconsin. MSU will lose to Western Kentucky anywhere. Penn State will be slightly better than Indiana, and fuck Ohio State.
And fuck Ohio State.
Fuck Osaya. Fuck Osaya.
Fuck Ohio State.
Fuck Osaya.
Is that like an Amish university?
It's right south of.
Welcome to Ohio State.
Yeah, it's right south of Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Right in the Buckeye.
Right in the Buckeye. You got this last one, team.
That's you.
No, this is all you.
Oh, okay. The Lions are still the worst team in pro football, and I am still a fan.
Yes, that's all you.
Yeah. Wah wah.
Wah wah.
These are the hot sheets. Best investigator reporting on the planet.
Best.
I mean, it really is the best, dude.
Best.
Sasha Callie, Supergirl, rumored to be getting an HBO Max series.
Yes. I like it anytime HBO Max is doing something that somebody previously did a okay job at.
Yeah.
Because when HBO gets a hold of it, they do like they did in Titans, where they're like, yeah, fuck Batman.
You're like, whoa, you can do that?
Yeah, they can.
Hell yeah. I'm all for it, dude. I'm all for it. Especially if I mean, I've only watched the first season of Titans.
Yep.
I need to catch up, and I want to catch up because I enjoyed that show. But if they're gonna do some shit like that, make it a little bit more gritty.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
I still gotta watch season 3 of Titans. And I gotta watch season 3 of Doom Patrol, I think, that just came out.
Right.
I'm at a severe lack of being able to do shit. I'm just full on shit that you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm just full.
Shit. He's
full.
Shit. He's full of shit.
So I don't know what happened here. They're possibly working on a Legion of Doom movie that will reunite Jared Leto, Joker, and Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's right. It's not supposed to say, how do you see it? It's supposed to say DC is possibly.
Oh my God.
I must have talked to text that one.
Yeah, you did. You know that's what you did.
I'm not very smart.
Groomer suggested after 20 years of working together, Christopher Nolan has parted ways with the Warner Brothers. What?
They parted ways with Warner Brothers.
I will no longer work on projects with them.
That's a quote.
Oh, yeah, well, thanks for letting me know that, buddy. That's why I'm sitting here looking at it like, what the fuck is going on? And that's when you say, hey, it's a quote. And then I can say, hey, this is a quote. Instead, I look like a dipshit. And now you look like a dipshit.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
No,
Thanks
you're
for
fine.
that.
You're
Thanks
fine. I'm the worst.
No, I'm glad you know that.
This fucking guy.
Oh my God.
It's possible that Marvel is currently working on a live action Marvel Zombies movie.
Can you? Damn, dude, that would be intense. That would be so good.
I wonder though, like what they're gonna do if they make this Marvel zombie movie to separate it from their normal canon.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Because as far as like You'd have to completely keep it separate because there's a whole section of your demographic that just can't watch a zombie movie.
Right. That's true.
It's very. I mean, I'm in for it. I just don't know if
how
how
are you gonna get it to work?
yeah.
Are you gonna set it up in some other what if universe?
Is it going to be like Blade, where they just advertise it as a zombie movie and then say it's Marvel in little letters?
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is intense. But you're gonna know it's a fucking Marvel movie.
Yeah, you're gonna know.
It's fucking intense.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Give me a pantsless hug.
Let's talk about the new Disney show, Marvel's Visions.
Yeah. You want to do that?
I put all this in here, but I don't really want to read it. Let's just talk about the episodes.
Okay.
Okay.
Fantastical.
Cool. So the first one, episode 1, was the Duel.
Yes.
This was a really cool samurai Ronin setup. The art style was kind of gritty.
The R2D2 was the coolest fucking shit ever. I want a Funko Pop of that.
Fuck yes.
I want a Funko Pop of that.
Alan's in the chat. What's going on, Alan?
What's up, dude?
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank
I know
you.
that you are on date night.
Oh, yeah. Making sexy time.
Making sexy time, if you're lucky.
Oh, yeah. And listening to us will definitely make you lucky.
Yeah, or at least have sexy time by yourself.
And that's fine, too, because somebody's going to get it in the end.
Yeah.
Treat yourself. That's what I say.
End.
Treat yourself. Treat yourself.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. So we got, like you say, we got a thatched roof R2D2.
Sweet, dude.
It was really cool.
It was really cool.
We got essentially a Dark Lord hunter.
Yeah.
This Ronin used to be a Sith Lord, I'm assuming.
Some sort.
And
or not.
Made it his business to kill Sith Lords and take their fucking kyber crystals.
Getting off track of that, but kind of back on to just talking about the style. I love the color palette.
Yeah, it was great.
Of this. I love the black and white, and there was like the
flashes.
There was touches of green for like certain lights and like lights on the droid.
Mm-hmm.
And then the red from the sabers. And there wasn't much more on that color palette. And I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I thought that was the whole aesthetic of it all was fucking outstanding.
Yeah. Dragon Buddy's implying that there's a book coming about this Ronin character.
Oh, hell yeah.
I am sold.
Yeah, I'm on that one.
I will pre-purchase tickets for that movie that book or
give me.
Yeah, absolutely. Just fucking fantastic.
Of the first 3 we've seen, this one is my favorite.
Yeah, and it very well may be the best one in the series. I hear that the episode, The Ninth Jedi, is pretty fucking amazing, but you're like 11 episodes in at that point or something like that.
I've heard there's a couple of them that are really good. We've got a couple of them that are really good on the.
This one was exceptional.
This one was really, really fantastic.
And I'm not sure that I put this as episode 1 just because it made the next 2 less than.
Yeah.
And maybe even the next 4 or 5, because we haven't seen what's coming after this. So maybe episodes 4 or 5 and 6 are still like not as good as episode 1.
It's true.
Is there any other highlights that you want to bring up about this particular episode?
I think old girl with her umbrella lightsaber.
Mm-hmm. That was a cool visual.
Some people have given it some shit. I thought it was a cool visual.
Scary Poppins.
Some Scary Poppins, y'all.
That's what I called her, Scary Poppins.
I thought it was a cool little weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely was different, but it didn't feel out of this realm of this world.
Right. It didn't seem like it didn't fit in with the rest of what was going on.
Yeah, the aesthetic still was captured.
And the whole sequence with the repairman working on the R2 unit and the boiling kettle and finish the repairs before the kettle boils. That's all like old school Kurosawa Like it's just those kind of elements. You better have that done before this, kettle boils, or you'll die with the rest of them, kind of thing.
Oh shit, son! Don't be killing me.
It's pretty serious. Good callback stuff. Like just fantastic. Knock the Duel right out of the park.
Yeah, Duel was awesome.
Let's get into the next one. That Tatooine Rhapsody.
This one would have been great. No, would have been good if it wasn't for the fucking singing. It wasn't bad.
It would have been okay.
It would have been okay if it wasn't for the fucking singing.
The plot wasn't bad.
No, and it made with the artistic styling, it fit the story. Like the art fit the story, and it was kind of. It made sense, but
it's a specific anime style that I don't fucking like.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
It's very I don't know. It's very childish,
like poppy.
Yeah,
it's very poppy.
All of everything is anthropomorphized.
Okay. Big word.
Where everything becomes a real thing, even though it's not. Everything. All the animals can talk.
Yeah.
That whole thing. And that's what we saw. We saw like cats and shit making fucking words. Even Bib Fortuna in this show had a look on his face like, what the fuck am I watching? And I know that like we listened to Dave and Jason talk the other day, and they had a whole different take on this episode. Now, granted, they didn't imply that this was at all the strongest episode.
No, not at all.
But like Jason, at least, really like anthropomorphized.
Anthropomorphized.
That's a tough word. Anthro is
a big word.
Yeah,
it's a big word.
It's got a lot of Latin
girth.
in it.
It's got a lot of girth.
It's got a lot of girth. It sure did fuck this video.
Oh my lord!
Can you grab me some kind of non-alcoholic beverage out of that drink or out of that drink cooler? So the basic premise is that there's some kind of Star Wars based rock band trying to make their way in the galaxy, but the one guy is from the Hutt family, and Jabba the Hutt's like, fuck you, kid, come home.
Pretty much
is what I got out of it.
One kid's a Jedi.
Yeah, the one kid is the
lead singer is
a lost Jedi Padawan. I think is what they were, because that was what Dave and Jason were talking about. Was this supposedly takes place in that post-purge?
Yeah.
So he's like a hiding Jedi Padawan, trying to make music instead of fucking save the galaxy or whatever.
Dragon Buddy brings up, Uncle Boba was in it, so it wasn't bad.
They even made Boba seem childish and non-threatening,
but he's still. I don't agree with that fully, because they use the same voice actor who's playing Boba Fett right now.
Right, but the animation style made him look cartoony and non-threatening.
But he needed to fit in that world. And I don't think there's a way around it with that kind of art style.
That's what I'm saying. I think that the art style in general
wasn't my favorite. Wasn't my favorite.
I've seen the kids watched Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network and shit all the time when I was kids, and that art style sucks there too.
Okay.
So I got a bone to pick with that art style. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but stop. Anything else you want to bring up about this particular episode other than it was our least favorite, and by the end we wanted to turn the sound off?
It was very unnecessary to have that full last song. That was so unnecessary. We did not need that. Please, I pulled back on that.
I wonder if you take the music out of it and you just run the dialogue, Maybe you replace the music with, Pantera's 5 Minutes Alone for all I give a shit.
I don't. Yeah, no, I don't want. I didn't need the music.
Yeah, I think that the music was so,
It was so poppy.
it made my soul hurt,
I did not like it.
and
I did not like the music. The music really fucked it up for me.
yeah, I think my inner child vomited somewhere in here, and I can't get it to clean it up.
Shake it, and you can just slosh
Yeah,
it
it's
around.
just in there. I feel like whoever made some of the decisions for this particular episode should find a quiet place in Disney parks and go fuck themselves.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
No.
I don't know.
And I honestly, I don't pin that on the artist.
No.
It's more like the artistic director of said episode made a bad decision.
Yeah, it wasn't the best.
It was the music. It's that fucking Japanese K-pop Korean goofy sound where everything has to be high pitched and
Hawaii. That's what Luna Girl's saying.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Maybe that's something.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Is that a mech suit or
Mech suit?
Yeah. What do they call
like a Mexican suit? A Mexican tuxedo? A mech suit?
What do they call those monsters? Like Bigfoot is one, and not a Kojima. That's
fuck. It's like right here. It's like
yeah. Kaiju. Fucking kaiju.
Is that what it is?
Yes,
that's not what I was thinking.
It's kaiju music. I've decided.
That's kaiju music.
Can't stand it.
Can't stand it. Don't want to hear it.
Go back to your country.
Damn.
Oh shit! I done lost it. So the next one up was the twins.
Yeah, because that's all we gotta say.
Yeah. The twins episode.
This one went up and down for me. I enjoyed it, and then I'm like thinking about it too much, and then I'm enjoying it, and then I'm like, wait.
Yes, exactly that. So the writing was strong. The art style was strong. It's not particularly my favorite art style, but it is that Japanese animation with the moving still screen thing that they like to do.
Yeah.
Which I'm here for. It's not what I would always pick.
But sometimes it's better than just looking at the pages not flipping.
Right. My favorite animation style, like if you were going to flat out just be like, what's your favorite animation style? I would say that it is the animation style from Batman, the animated series.
Yeah.
That is chef's kiss animation right there. Boom.
Nice.
Okay. So that being said, this is that, it's Japanese anime. Like it's what when people say, well, Japanese anime, this is what you think of.
Yeah.
It's that really pretty detailed imagery, but there's a lot of like 15 frames of the same photo, except it jiggles a little bit or something, Yes, exactly. Yeah. Vibrating picture intensifies.
No!
So see, now we've cracked the code. We can now make Japanese anime.
We've got it.
But beautiful art style. There's some weird decisions that they made that really make it hard to fucking eat the story up.
The whole Star Destroyers being infused together with the ring.
That didn't bother me.
That was odd to me.
Yeah, but you could do that. You could join two Star Destroyers in space because you're missing the forces that would act against it and make it a problem.
I'm not, you know me, I'm not thinking of the science behind it.
Yeah, but that's how
looked
my
weird.
brain.
The aesthetic of it to me looked weird to me.
But what we didn't find out is what the fuck that was for.
It was where the power was supposed to come from.
Yeah. Yeah, I can show you where the fucking power is supposed to come from.
And that's where it was coming from. The fucking
right.
Himmy.
The thing that just took my wig and just peeled that motherfucker back is when they were standing out in space with no helmets or anything on.
Yeah.
And they're just like talking.
But it was
space.
Hilarious. What was funny as shit though was we were watching that and you go, like, that's the second time they've been out in space like that. And I was like,
space.
And I was like, they've been out in space the whole time. And you were like, oh yeah.
Jess makes a good point. The animation style is very similar to the animation style of Akira, which we're eventually going to do an episode about. We're going to watch one of the Akira movies, and we're going to give you our legitimate opinion about it, having no reverence for that style of anything.
Thinking about it right now in today's...
Yeah, we're just going to watch it as is and be like, this is our take.
This is what we think. Yeah, we're going to do that one day.
But going back to this, the second thing I really bumped up against was the sequence where he decides the only way to take the crystal of power, kyber crystal she has, and destroy it is he needs to stand on the front of an X-Wing fighter going to light speed and hit it with his lightsaber.
Yeah.
And so, like, fuck all the physics.
But that's how it goes, man.
And I bit into it. I'm like, sure. All right. In this world, you can do that. And then he hits her with the lightsaber and the crystal breaks. The suit around her breaks. The ship underneath her gets cut in half. She's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, damn it. You were so fucking close.
Yeah.
You were so fucking close.
That was a little bit left field in the foul territory.
Right. Like I would like to raise my hand. This is not how things work.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. But I went back and actually watched this one again. It's entertaining. The writing's good. You just have to fucking buy off on a couple of nonsensical premises to make it fine.
Yeah.
So far, how do you feel about what's going on in this Star Wars Visions saga?
About how I thought I would feel.
Like some of it's for you, some of it's not for you,
yep.
And you're fine with that.
Yep. If this had to deal with canon, I'd have a problem.
Sure.
But it doesn't have to deal with canon. They're its own little stories they can say and do and be whatever it is they want to be. And that's fine.
Yeah.
I may not like them all. And I don't like them all. I do not like the second one.
Yep. Yeah, at all. Fuck that one.
I don't mind the art, but I did not like the story. I did not like the music. The music is really a big turnoff for me.
Right.
But it wasn't for me.
Conversely, like normally, like if something's just flat out stupid, I'll be the first one to be like, you know what, that's dumb. And if you don't understand why it's dumb, fuck you, I'm out. I don't feel this way about the episodes of Visions that I don't like. I don't like it, but you might like it, and that's fine with me.
Yeah, I'm good with that too.
It's legitimately a thing that I can't argue with.
Right.
It's an established form of art.
Yeah, and then some people are very much into that first episode's art. There are a sect of people who are into that second episode's art.
Right. I see stuff at cons all the time that I go, well, I wouldn't buy that. And I watch people lining up to fucking buy it.
And they are like, oh my God, I fucking can't believe I got it. And you're like, okay, dude.
Right.
But that's what they're into.
Like, for example, that picture next to you, that was $58.
That's dope, though, with the moon.
Well, the thing about that is it's etched into a metal sheet. And as you can see, all of the rogues gallery are in the moon.
Yeah, that's dope.
But most people walked by it and didn't think nothing of it.
Oh, they're even more outside of the moon.
Yeah, that's an amazing picture.
Yeah.
But I heard somebody say as I was buying it, well, I wouldn't pay $58 for that. And I'm like, well, obviously you didn't fucking look at it.
Right.
But that's just the way it is. Art is subjective, and not all of this is for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I know some people will argue that movies or music or whatever is some kind of like higher form of art or whatever. But there's a lot of shit out there, movies that you can watch like Birdemic. That you go, fuck you, that's not art. You're stupid.
It's true.
Or I'm trying to think of a kind of music that there's all kinds of music that you hear that there people are like, well, that's art. No, it's not. It's some idiot that had a drum kit and that's garbage.
Mumble rap.
Yeah, mumble rap's horrible. Let's
Mumble
just
rap.
all agree that the amount of skill required to do mumble rap is this. See how that rhymed?
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah.
Give me $1 million.
If I had $1 million for that, I would give it to you.
See?
Damn.
See that? I mean, that's high quality fucking mumble rap. Anybody can do that. So there's that. Do with that what you will.
Yeah. And I'm not doing much with it.
Well, we've reached the end of Visions, and you know what time it is? We haven't done this in a while.
Pee break time.
Yeah.
Hello, this is George Decay, reminding you, Don and Brady, for your mid-show pee break. Oh my, may I watch? Wang.
What are we doing next week?
You gotta put the other commercial on.
Not until after. This is Talk to the People times. Did we have a plan for next week?
No. Yeah. We're doing Venom 2.
Fuck yeah, we are.
That's why we're doing Venom 1 right now.
Oh, man, it's a good thing you're here.
Yeah, buddy. So I'm here to talk to the people.
I can't believe you don't have to pee. This is your drink.
I haven't drank a lot at all. Not to say I normally do drink a lot, but I haven't been putting them down. I just gotta pee. Is that okay, people? I don't have to pee. Dragon Buddy has Akira queued up on Hulu. Nice. Hola, Luna girl. How are you? I hate the delay. I wish there was no delay. Oh, so I don't have my shit together, but Don does? Blue thing moving behind me. What the fuck? That would be freaky. Some little Chucky doll fucking shit fucking jumps out and fucking attacks me. That'd been fucked up, man.
What happened?
Some little, my hairs are standing up. Some little fucking, don't put those on. Keep those over there.
Where did you get these?
You don't worry about that. It's a story for another time.
What a dick. All right, last chance. You ain't got to pee?
No.
All right. Everybody warmed up?
I guess.
You know, it's like that, you know, when the host of the show or whatever goes away, the other person's supposed to make, like the comedy guy comes up and everybody's like, yeah. And that way, when the guy comes back out, the crowd's like, yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, nobody wants to do that for you.
Nothing to do there. All right, give me a few seconds.
Nostalgia Inc. in downtown Jackson is your one-stop shop for comic books, graphic novels, tabletop games, supplies, and tons of other super nerdy stuff.
They have everything from your favorite superhero comics to all the latest manga and horror graphic novels.
Superman, Spider-Man, The Avengers, My Little Pony, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, My Hero Academia, Star Wars, and Batman are just a few of the familiar titles you will see while browsing through the store.
And don't forget to check out their back catalog.
And for all your tabletop needs, Nostalgia has the largest in-stock selection in the area of Dungeons & Dragons books, miniatures, and more. As well, they have the latest Magic the Gathering and Pokemon card game releases.
Store hours are currently 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday.
So come to downtown Jackson and get nostalgic at Nostalgia Inc. What's up, everybody? This is Big Lovin and Don DellaSnooch.
we wanted to take a minute to tell you how to get more from the Escape Pod experience.
Become a Patreon supporter and you will get lots of bonus content, including movie reviews, videos from Comic-Con, behind-the-scenes content, and more.
But even better, Patreon supporters get extra entries into the quarterly drawing for the Escape Crate.
The Escape Crate is full of great stuff like t-shirts, Funko Pops, stickers, mugs, and other random goodies.
The higher the membership level, the more entries per month you'll earn. You also can receive 1 entry per episode you share on social media.
So if you have a couple extra bucks, toss us some. We will use it for covering the cost of hosting the show, paying for booths at cons, and equipment upgrades.
Thanks for all the support, and now back to the show. Hey, you got a little bit of Smurf jizz on your hat.
I hate you. I hate that mask. I fucking hate it.
I love it. Makes me laugh every time you hate it in public.
I hate it.
I
hate you. I hate the chat. I hate everybody right now.
The chat is giving you the business.
Yeah, about something that's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It just pisses me off.
If you are listening to this, as we established in the break, which you're not hearing on iTunes or wherever you get your podcast, we're talking about Venom 2 next week. On Saturday, we intend to drop a spoiler cast where we're going to just talk kind of off the cuff, real short. We're going to spoil everything. Don't tune into that if you don't want it spoiled.
Right.
Or if you haven't already seen it.
But it'll be labeled as a spoiler.
Yes,
cast.
it's going to say spoilers in big ass letters, so don't be afraid. Next week, we're going to talk about Venom 2 on the show at length. Specifically, we're going to talk about a lot of the backstory of the character of Venom and Carnage.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to tell you kind of what we thought of the movie without, telling you about Eddie Brock's dick or anything.
I mean, but if it's big enough, we'll talk about it.
It's substantial.
I'm just saying.
Let's talk about Venom.
Let's talk about it, dude.
Do it.
Hell yeah. While exploring space for new habitable worlds, a probe belonging to the bioengineering corporation Life Foundation discovers a comet covered in symbiotic life forms. The probe returns to Earth with 4 samples, but one escapes and causes the ship to crash in Malaysia. The Life Foundation recovers the other 3 and transport them to their research facility in San Francisco, where they discover that the symbiotes cannot breathe without oxygen-breathing hosts, which often fatally reject the symbiosis.
Investigative journalist Eddie Brock reads about the human trials in a classified document in the possession of his fiancée, Anne Wang, an attorney preparing a lawsuit defense for the Life Foundation. Brock confronts Life Foundation CEO Carlton Drake about the trials, leading to both Brock and Wang losing their jobs. Consequently, Wang ends their relationship.
I liked when the symbiote that got free was going from host to host, how like when you did see the transformation, like you kind of saw it go into like the temples and the eyes and shit like that. I enjoyed that part of the transformation, and it seemed to be pretty consistent with a lot of the ones that you saw the transformation happen.
Right. And it very much was like, oh, this one's not going to work.
Right. Yeah. We're going to last for so long, and then I need to find a new host.
And that plot point really does come up later on.
Right.
And, as they've kind of taken the symbiote's choice away.
Right. 6 months later, Drake's symbiosis trials are closer to success. Through one of his symbiotes dies due to the carelessness. Brock is approached by Dora Skirth, one of Drake's scientists who disagrees with his methods and wants to expose him. She helps Brock break into the research facility to search for evidence, and he learns that an acquaintance of his, a homeless woman named Maria, is one of the test subjects.
Yeah.
And they set that up pretty quick.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're setting this up and we're paying it off right now.
There's a lot of stuff that This movie doesn't have the highest following,
No.
and it really should. Like, it's a fantastically made movie.
Yeah. I think a lot of people were disappointed in it didn't have the Spider-Man touch to it.
Right. Which it very well could have, and maybe it should have made it. Maybe they should have had more non-Spider-Man references to Spider-Man.
Right.
They could have been a little more clever about that.
Or they could have referenced him.
Well, they didn't have the rights then.
Oh, that's true.
So this is right in the middle of this weird rights transfer thing.
You're right.
I think they could have been a lot better about being like, oh, and this thing that Spider-Man was involved in is happening, but we'll leave Spider-Man's name off of it because I think some other movies have been a little more clever about that.
Yeah.
This leaves the symbiote inside Brock as the only known surviving. Did I skip 2 pages? I did. Sorry about that. Brock attempts to rescue Maria, but the symbiote possessing her transfers to his body without him realizing, leaving her dead. Brock escapes and soon begins displaying strange symptoms. He reached out for Wayne for help, but her new boyfriend, Dr. Dan Lewis, discovers the symbiote on examining Brock. Drake exposes Skirth to the remaining captive symbiote, killing both.
Yeah, that was fucked up. But I knew Skirth was going to die from the kid.
Right. This whole sequence or part of the movie is super fun because Brock is getting awkwardly acquainted with having the symbiote in him and fighting for control and really ultimately losing most of the time. The symbiote in the MRI machine like fucking loses its shit because of the sound
waves. Did you notice though that it when you see it on the computer monitor, it's all in the middle?
Yeah.
The symbiote went all to the middle of the body.
Yeah, tried to get like as far away inside of him as
possible. Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't know if I was the only one who noticed that.
I definitely saw it. But if you looked at, when it showed the shots of him, like you could see it leaving his external flesh and burrowing down inside.
Yeah.
Like no wonder it was painful.
Right. This leaves the symbiote inside Brock as the only known surviving specimen. Drake sends mercenaries to retrieve the symbiote from Brock, but it manifests around his body as a monstrous creature that fights off the attackers. It later introduces to Brock as Venom and explains that the comet is searching for planets where the symbiotes can possess and devour the inhabitants. Venom offers to spare Brock if he helps the symbiotes achieve their goal, and Brock comes to enjoy the superhuman attributes that the symbiote imbues with him.
This whole sequence is fucked up too, because if you think about it, like the idea, like, hey, I'll keep you around if you let me eat everyone else on the fucking planet.
Yeah. And he's like, okay.
The only issue at this point, like I've had with the symbiote story, is if you have to go to another planet, 3 or 4 of you, to devour the whole fucking planet, what's the fucking point? You're just gonna have to go to another planet and need everybody there.
That's their leeches, dude. They're horrible abominations, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
They're shit people.
Yeah.
But they're really people. They're scumbags. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, thanks.
Just trying to help out.
Brock breaks into his old workplace to turn in evidence of Drake's crimes, but he's surrounded by SWAT officers and is forced to transform to escape. Wayne witnesses the transformation and takes Brock back to Lewis's office, where they explain that the symbiote is slowly rotting Brock's internal organs. Brock notes that the symbiote has 2 weaknesses: high-pitched noises and fire. Although Venom claims that the organ damage can be reversed, Wayne uses the MRI machine to help Brock separate from the symbiote. Brock is then captured by Drake's men.
Fucking had to know that was going to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. It's that into the second act, where the hero gets separated from his powers.
Right.
And then he realizes it was a bad idea or whatever. And then ultimately he has to regain them so he can be the hero again in the third.
Right. Yeah.
Like we've seen it a million times before. And every time something in us as human beings is like, yes.
Yeah, that was a good
exactly
idea.
what I want.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
We're very simple people.
It's true. When Brock and Venom are bonded again, the latter states that he has been convinced to help protect the Earth from his kind through his interactions with Brock, and the pair attempt to stop Riot and Drake with Wang's help.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Fucking Riot looks like a monster.
Yeah, comparatively to Venom. Yeah, huge, dude.
Ridiculously powerful.
And if you remember earlier, they're talking about how Venom is like he's
kind of the runt.
Yeah, he's kind of a little bitch.
Yep. And in comparison to all we're gonna get into in Venom 2, Carnage is a fucking monster.
Yeah.
Like
sick monster.
Yeah, he makes Venom look like a chump.
Right. Right.
And so when we get into this next movie,
shit, what? That's a red one.
We're gonna see that Venom and Eddie Brock are by far the underdog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. To the point where they almost wish they had Riot helping.
I'm sure of it, dude. I'm sure of it.
Because Carnage is knots to be fucked with.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to see. It's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be dope. Venom damages the probe as he takes off, causing it to explode and kill both Riot and Drake. After the incident, Brock returns to journalism, while Wang believes Brock is no longer bonded to Venom after this, and that Venom has also died in the explosion. However, the pair remain secretly bonded and set out to protect San Francisco by killing criminals.
Hell yeah. Street justice, bitch.
Yep, because essentially Eddie has agreed that Venom can eat all the bad guys he wants.
Right.
Which is fine. Fuck bad guys.
Fuck them, but it's gross. In a mid-credit scene, Brock is invited to interview incarcerated serial killer Cletus Cassidy, who promises carnage when he escapes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
And then that's how we get into Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage.
Fuck yeah.
Like I said, now next week, we're going to spend an awful lot of time talking about the genesis of these characters, where they came from, who made them, because we're not going to talk so much about a specific movie. We're going to talk about the characters and then what we thought about the second movie.
And how it might have been different from said characters from the comic books.
Yep. I'm super stoked to be able to go watch this movie with you and Richie and both of your boys.
Yeah.
I am very sad.
Yeah.
Very sad that it won't be with my own son.
Yeah.
Who's going to be still in the middle of boot camp.
Yep. That's crazy stuff, dude.
Isn't it?
That's crazy stuff, man.
Isn't it? Someday, it'll probably be your boy at boot camp.
Oh, yeah.
Be like, too bad we can't have your boy. But Mikey he'll be
off doing his thing, dude.
Stationed in Japan or some fucked up shit like that.
Because he filled out his dream sheet to go everywhere.
Yeah, his dream sheet's going to take him places if they let him have any of that.
Yeah. And a lot of people, when they're trying to go across to different places, a lot of times they'll give it to him. So that's cool.
He was really excited about the opportunity to go to Japan. I don't know who put it in his head, but somebody was like, you know what? Japan's cool. And he's been fucking hard nuts on that for like the last year and a half.
I hope he doesn't get disappointed.
Me too. But I know, I do know a person or two who have been stationed in Japan and they had a good time. So there's good times to be had.
I know when I was younger, I did, but I was very young. So
I can't
remember much.
I don't know if, he's going to go ahead and like learn to speak Japanese. Or, what he's going to do. But, cool.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited for his future. He's struggling in boot camp now. Like he's at that point where he's just exhausted.
Oh yeah, I'm sure of it.
They're doing that thing where they're only letting him sleep a couple hours at night.
Yeah.
And they're waking him up at like 2:30 in the morning after
Making
a long
him do
day.
something.
Just the other day he had live fire training. So they kept him up on watch. They let him go to bed at 12:30 at night, woke him up at 2:30 in the morning, and it was time to go to range.
Oh shit.
And so at like would be 3:30 or so, they had them begin fire exercises, and he got his expert ribbon.
Oh, nice.
So even under absolute duress, he can shoot.
Hell
so
yeah,
there's
dude.
that.
That's awesome.
Which is
That's
not really
cool.
important in the Navy.
It's still awesome though. It's
But
something I wish I'd have been able to get when I was shooting a gun. And I never
he got his he said he got his medal, and it's got a ribbon that says E on it.
That's awesome.
So pretty
That's
fucking cool. Proud
Hell
of
yeah,
him.
dude. Hell yeah.
Now he's just got to make it. I mean, he's got to finish making it. He's got 17 days to graduation.
That's nuts. It's gonna be here before you know it.
It's gonna be here before we know it. We get to go to Chicago to watch him graduate.
Yeah.
I couldn't be any more excited.
Right. That's really cool, dude. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Well,
I'm happy for him because I know what it takes to go through a basic training, whether it's, Air Force, Army, Marines, Navy, it doesn't matter. You're in a fraternity.
Mm-hmm,
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said a couple weeks back, he had written that felt like he was finally with his people.
That's awesome.
And,
that's awesome.
Because he didn't have that in high school and junior high and shit. He didn't have a tribe.
Right.
I did, but he didn't have that luxury. So now he's got his people, and I'm in for that. I think that's great. I'm happy for him. I hope that here in a couple of weeks, he gets to graduate with all the fucking smiles and the salutes and whatever the fuck they do.
Salute, huh, dance, huh, do splits, what? Jump jacks, 1, 2, fuck.
I'm not a military guy, so I don't know a lot of things.
Oh, that's funny.
But either way, that's what's going on with me. What do you got coming up this week?
Doing the Venom movie. I'm excited to go see that with the boy and you guys. I'm excited because we're gonna go to Blaze before that.
Oh yeah,
I'm excited. I love Blaze.
Yeah, that's another thing. There's people that listen to this show that aren't from where we are.
Right.
Tell them what Blaze Pizza is.
It's like the Subway of pizza joints.
Right.
You can get what is it? A 10-inch pizza, 9-inch pizza, 11-inch.
It's 11.
It's 11-inch pizza, and it's a thin crust pizza.
11.
And it's so girthy.
It's 11 wide, baby. Come on.
You can get like 2 toppings, or you can get whatever you want, man. You get whatever you want. You get whatever you want.
Yeah, absolutely.
I go balls to the wall with that.
You can put as much on that pizza as you ask for. They will put it on there.
Oh, it's so good.
It doesn't matter how stupid it looks. They will put it under the fire for you.
Yeah. It's and they have a blood orange drink that I like getting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, the blood orange drink is so good.
Now, after the last time I went there, though, fuck that spicy pizza sauce. I like spicy food.
Oh no, that shit's too spicy
for no reason.
It's ridiculous.
It takes
spicy.
away from the flavor of the pizza, and it's just like I didn't know that I was going to a fucking Indian restaurant. It's spicy.
It's too much, dude.
Oh,
it's way
fucking,
too much.
You know what? I'm with you.
Oh yeah.
Anywho, that's about what I got going on. That's about what you got going on. Venom 2 next week. Saturday, we're gonna do the Venom spoiler cast before we play D&D with our friends Jen and Jess.
Yep. So who knows when we're gonna release that?
Yeah. Probably right away.
Oh, right away. Probably right away.
Unless we fuck some shit up and I gotta edit.
Yeah, which we will.
Yeah,
we won't, but
we're gonna fuck some shit up.
He's not gonna edit it. It's just gonna be all fucked.
Expect it by the end of the weekend, maybe, if you're out there surfing for it.
If you're looking for it. Oh
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That being said, everybody make sure that you like this video. I don't know how many likes are out there, but I'm sure it's not enough.
Nope. It's never enough.
Give us some kind of review, 5-star review, no star review, bucket of applesauce. I don't give a shit.
A bucket of applesauce.
Yeah.
Nice.
A little blue Smurf head in a box with goo.
That was gross.
Yep. Fantastic. That kind of stuff really helps people find us. And if you do, Brady will read it live here on the show. I just left a review for the Scarif podcast.
Oh, nice.
So I don't know if they're going to read it, but I'm going to have fun knowing it's out there because it is a uniquely escape pod review.
I love it. I love it. Please make sure you subscribe to us wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on social media and interact with us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
They're saying that you got some kind of Smurf curse on your shoulder.
Yeah. I don't know. That shit's been going on.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. I think that you guys will be fine playing D&D with us just because we'll be in separate locations this week.
Mm-hmm.
We'll handle Brady's Smurf shoulder.
I'll do circle, circle, dot, dot, square, square,
yeah,
everywhere.
Brady's getting ready to start coming to the gym. He can work on that Smurf shoulder.
Oh, shit.
True. Follow us on social media. Interact with us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We're out there. We're doing things, and we'd love it if you'd stop by and say what's up.
That would be awesome.
Brady, tell these guys where they can find you on social media.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at lowercase o, capital BIG, underscore, capital LOVIN, 0, lowercase o. And once again, that's on Instagram and Twitter. Don, tell them where they can find you, buddy.
It's the NOTORIOUS. You just laid out slow. You can find me at Jetfire1979 on Twitter, and I'm DellaSnooch on Instagram, as always. You can find us and other great podcasts at the red5network.com.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time.
May the force be with you.
And go blue.
Drink up, bitches.
I still don't have to piss.
Oh, fantastic.
This podcast is part of the Red 5 Network. For more Red 5 Network podcasts, visit red5network.com.